Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I have a lot to tell you what happened between me and my daughter. Okay, guys, I'm going to explain to you guys what happened. Okay, so this what happened. So my daughter, I had the house first. Okay, so I had my house first, and so my daughter had moved in with me, and she didn't want to pay me no rent. So I was like, "You gotta pay me some rent. You gotta pay me some rent. You gotta pay me some rent." She didn't want to pay me no rent, so she went to school for real estate. So she ended up going to school for real estate. She graduated, she got a real estate license. She works for the real estate agent. Okay, so she works as a real estate agent. So I was in the process of buying the house, like cash my house out, but you know, where I live at, you still got to have a certain credit score just to cash your house out. You just can't cash your house out. You ain't got a certain credit score. So I was working on my credit, get my credit score up, whatever, whatever, whatever. But she had went up under my nose and snatched the house from me, and she bought the house. So when she bought the house, she started getting like kind of cocky with me and stuff, like like um, she started getting cocky with me and stuff, saying, "Okay, like, well, you're gonna have to get on this and that because you got your husband here." But my husband is the person that raised you. Woo, woo. So she's like, y'all gotta go, woo, 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 because she want her man to come there. I'm like, well, your man can't come here while me and my husband here because we're not gonna tolerate that. I was like, just give us some time, we'll get your house. She like, I can't give it no time because my man said that he gotta come here now, woody, woo, 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 woo. I like, what that means is not about to be a potential husband. He shouldn't be in a rush to come to your house. So she was like, he my man, blah, blah, ski. Anyway, long story short, so she thought he was her man. Long story short, so she supposed to move him in like day before yesterday. So she went over his house. He wasn't there. So she went to his job. He had just left, but when the employees told them where he had left, who he had left with, so she went and she had something, his cell phone was under navigation. So she found him with his cell phone. And when she found him with his cell phone, kind of found out he was with another woman. So at the time that she caught him with another woman, she got mad. Her and him got to it, wherever they was at. So she came at home and she was telling me about it. And I was telling her how, you know what I'm saying, you gotta expect the person to cheat in a relationship because the relationship either go have as good, as bad, as ups, as down. It's gonna be for you or not. Either or, it could go all type of ways. So she was like, she tried to hear that we woo woo woo. I was a player hater. She just, when you upset, you think everybody is trying to tell you something positive or feed you something positive. It's against you. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, cool. Like, that's what you think. That's what you think. So me and her got into an argument. At the point in time, me and her got into an argument. It got heated in there. So it got a little bit more heated. And Bill had jumped into the argument. And then she got mad. And she got mad. So he got to leave. So I'm like, you can't put him out. Because if he got to go, I got to go. So she's like, y'all both can go. And this, and that. And I'll call, get the police, put it all out of here. Woody, woo, woo, woo. I'm like, you got to call the police, put us out of here. We just leave. You know what I'm saying? So we left her house and we just we stayed in the car and we got up that morning. We went in there when she went to work. We went in there. We took a bath. We took a bath. We got ready for church. We went for church and we got out of church and we came and we in our car. This all happened yesterday. So we only been in the car for like this gonna be the second day that we be in the car. So that's why I'm not like I guess that agitated, but yeah, this will be the second day. So I just think I know God gonna come through and we'll work out something. So I'm not too much like agitated like that, or tired or worn out like he is. So I think it's all gonna pan out and manifest itself, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, everybody falls short sometimes, so you know we can't just, you know what I'm saying, always force somebody for something, because these kids today is being raised by the streets. Even though you raised them right, it's they still don't want to go right. You know what I'm saying? Because they meet people in the street, or they meet whoever they gonna meet, they gonna do whatever they want to do, regardless of how you raised them. If you raised them right, if you didn't raise them right, whatever you do, and they seem like kids that was raised with bad parents, or was raised with parents that did drugs or left them in the system for drugs. Those kids love they mothers. But yeah, I may be wrong. You guys can comment if I'm wrong, because, or maybe I'm in my feelings or something like that. But I think good mothers ain't got nothing coming. I think us good mothers get the hard treatment. I think us good mothers get treated the worst out of the kids, because we care more for our kids. We try a lot, take a more of a grip and a lock on our kid, because we know what society and we know what this world got out here for our kid, and we know we don't want to see them end up harmed, hurt, or in a danger that we can't help them out of. So we try to put a lock on them to stop it. But once we try to put that lock on them, they be rebellion, because they listen to somebody in the street saying, you grown, you grown, you grown, you grown, you can do it, you can do that, forget your mama, forget your daddy. Woo, woo. They try to turn them against us. So when they try to turn them against us, it's hard that your kid is fighting like, I don't know how many personalities or how many mind issues, when it's like, I know you be my parent, I know you there, and I know you love me, but these streets are calling me. It's hard for them to adjust to which way to go. I understand that part. Okay, that's all cool and dandy. But my thing is this: what part do you trust God? What part do you want to God? What part do you say, God, tell me the way, show me the way, let me know what's going on, let me know what's real, let me know if my mom made me any good, if these streets made me any good, if my man made me any good, or if my best friend made me any good. That's one thing about our kids; they don't turn to the Lord. And then some of us, we gotta keep our kids in church. We gotta keep our kids wherever your higher power is. It may not be church like mine is. It may be whatever, you know what I'm saying, you believe in, Muslim or whatever you believe in, whatever your higher power is, you must keep your child in touch with that. Your belief, your child belief, or whatever you raise your child, because if you don't, you're going to lose them. I'm telling you, you're going to lose them. And once you lose your child, baby, you lost everything. Okay, let me tell you this: the first thing is to lose your child mentally than anything, because when you lose your child mentally, and they start doing stuff, and they come telling you stuff like, you ain't never did this for me, you ain't never did that for me, and you go out there telling people on the streets and knowing you a good mother, which you didn't do for them and you did do for them, that makes you look bad. But only God knows the truth. So with that being said, I try not to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? I try not to go that far. I try not to let stuff like that worry me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know brighter days gonna come. I know brighter days is gonna be ahead. So, you know, oh, it's getting hot up in here, baby. Let me turn this air. I need some air. It's like about 98 degrees out here or in this car or whatever. And I'm like really hot. So I'm not gonna stay with you guys long. I might have to let you guys go in a minute because it's too hot. I don't know what I'm about to do. I might gotta go to McDonald's and sit down somewhere, girl, because I can't do it in this car because it's too hot, girl. It's too hot. Like, I'm not about to sit here and do this with y'all. Okay, so um, am I staying down here? Yeah, so I'm gonna come back with you guys. I'm not gonna keep you guys too long today. I'm gonna make sure I come back with you guys and let you guys know a little bit more about tomorrow and let y'all keep up on what's going on our journey. We're supposed to be moving in our apartment. On the 1st of October, which is good. So when we move in our apartment, I'm gonna make sure I go live with y'all, let y'all know that we made it successful or whatever. But I will never give up hope and never stop praying, because I know God has better days and God has better things for me and plan for me. So with that being said, I will never let that devil try to destroy what God have already brought for me. And I'm going to go the way the Lord wants me to go, not the way that the devil has tried to set up for me. See, one thing about it, you can't jump in the fire and then don't expect to be burnt, because when you jump in the fire head over heels, you're going to get burnt. So with that being said, y'all gotta be careful who y'all dealing with. Sometimes, like I said earlier, your kid can be your worst enemy and your worst downfall because they know more about you than anybody because they're around you. Anybody that comes in your house that you let move with you is bad because they start knowing your pay date. They start knowing who in your house. They start knowing your old business. They start rambling through your mail. They start searching stuff about you that they could have never got about you. You would have never let them live with you. You better be careful who y'all let live with y'all. Be careful who y'all let come in your house because some people is jealous of you. And the person that can be jealous of you is always going to be the person next to you. So the person is so close to you to say they love you. I'm not trying to scare y'all. I'm not trying to take out feelings, but you got to watch out for. You know what I'm saying? You got to ask the Lord for confirmation. Like, is this person really genuine? Is this person really telling the truth? Because the same person saying they love you could be trying to destroy you up underneath you. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like my daughter, my own daughter. How would I know my daughter? She came to move with me because she needed a shelter. I gave this girl a shelter. I welcomed this girl in my house with open arms, everything, and she took my house right up from under me. She took my house off from under me. She knew. She asked me, "Do you own a house?" I'm like, "No, not yet. I got the money. I want to buy the house." You know what I'm saying? Because I was gonna have some lenders and stuff that was gonna front me the money to buy the house. So I'm like, I got the lenders. I'm working with somebody to buy the house. She's like, "Oh yeah, my kids." I told her everything about the house, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like who was the owner, everything, how long I've been here, how much I was paying, everything. She took all that, used that against me, and she became a real estate agent and swiped the house right up from under me. She bought it because they gave her a good discount for the house because she's a real estate agent. So she bought the house. So when she bought the house, she came and told me she bought the house, and it ain't my house no more. I said, "What?" So yeah, because the lady that was renting the house from had originally wanted to sell the house anyway. So I'm like, but she's supposed to sold it to me. That was our agreement. But I guess she offered her more than what I can probably give her for the house. So my daughter ended up buying the house. So my daughter bought the house, and then my daughter just like she came with me with the paperwork and stuff, and she was like, "This is my house now." Woo 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 woo. And then she just looked for the little bit of moment and the little bitty thing to be able to let me know that, hey, you know what I'm saying, this is my house. You gotta do work up on my rules. And I'm like, I'm not about to do that. But she would have never knew about this house. She would have never knew nothing about this house or who owned this house or really or none of that unless I told her. But that was my daughter. So who would think that your daughter would go under you and snake you like that? Come on, tell me this. Tell me this. Who? Nobody. Our kids we try to look out for, but your kids is the one that can hurt you because anybody know too much about you can hurt you, especially on this earth. And it's so wicked out here. You cannot tell who's real and who's fake. And your kids be the main ones that's against you, whether you good or not to them. They are turning against us as parents really bad these days. When I was growing up, I could never do what these kids do to my parent. I could never talk back to my parent, call my mama all out her name, all type of profanity words and stuff like that. I could never do that. I don't understand like how do these kids think that they can go without their parent, their mother, their father, their auntie, whoever raised them. How do you think that you can go in this world and disrespect the person that put food on the table for you and let you live up under their rent like gas? Baby, I'm gonna tell you one thing. There's a God, and God is real. When God come back, He gonna come back worse than a tornado storm. You thought a tornado was something? You wait till God come back and get your enemy, baby, honey. You wait till God come back and get your enemy, baby. Trust me, it's better than anything. Period. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I suffer from anxiety. I used to suffer from depression. But you know what? After I found God and I know who God is, learned about Him, connected with Him spiritually, I don't go through depression no more. Ain't that something? That's the truth. That's the honest God truth. I don't go through depression no more. But I used to be so depressed. But I still do have anxiety issues going on or whatever. But I try to pray. I try to take deep breaths. I try and stay calm. I try and stay relaxed in a relaxed mode. And when you're relaxing, when you're coming from Anxiety, you have to let your anxiety is a mind thing. It's a chemical balance in the brain that causes the anxiety to make it think that hyperventilating, but it's not. So you have to always try and keep it calm. If you start panicking, your anxiety gonna hit the roof and you're gonna be in the ER. Don't do that. So I have a bad thing of anxiety myself. So you have to just stay calm, stay rooted, take deep breaths, take deep breaths, take deep breaths, and you always have to say, I'm in control of me. God is in control of me. No weapon against me shall prosper. Anxiety, get back and deep far away from me. And when you do that, when you say that, you gotta mean that. And when you mean that, you always go and do something constructive and get your mind off the anxiety. So you don't have a full blown attack. Because once you have a full blown attack, it's kind of hard to calm down and it takes you longer to calm down once you have a full blown attack. When your anxiety start coming in, me, you, and all of us that suffer from anxiety know how it's going to feel and how it's going to be before it goes crazy. I don't know why, but I always suffer from anxiety. It gets my nerves trembling for no reason. I don't know. I just always seem hyper or agitated or on the edge. It's just people that suffer from anxiety. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. That's something bad to suffer from, anxiety. But suffering from anxiety and depression together is really, really bad. So I mean, because I used to suffer from depression, but like I said, I don't have depression no more because I had to leave the depression for the Lord. Depression's worse than anxiety. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now, because I went through a bad, bad, bad phase of depression. But I'm gonna come back in my next video and tell you about it. It's gonna be called the Twerktee depression video. So make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell below, and I'll come back and I'll tell you about the depression and how to be able to deflate depression. Okay, so I gotta go, but come back because it's too hot out here, y'all. So I gotta go. Come back, like, subscribe, comment, share this video, and just come back and I'm gonna tell y'all about the depression. I'm gonna upload the depression video tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching.